When I work with clients, I get them to set their field. And your field is the reality that you're creating in every moment of every day. And we are all creating it. And your field is either influenced by people around you if you don't have clear and strong boundaries, or it's influenced by you. And you choose it every day. You may have seen the video I did on the repeat button. The universe wants you to give them a job because they're tired of hitting the repeat button. You get a choice. You either repeat or you evolve, and that's it. And by evolving, I talk about expanding and growing. For me, I work with clients and I look at them expanding. I look at them bringing more light through their body. I look at them anchoring more light onto this planet, which is what helps the actual evolution. If you're looking at an energetic level, that's what's actually happening. So when you're setting your field, you really are setting what it is that you want, and you're letting the universe know what it is that you want. And anytime you've got blocks, I support you with the tools and how to shift those blocks so that you're actually able to more often tell the universe what it is that you want. One of the big things when you set your field is holding your boundaries and not allowing anything into your field that doesn't sit with what you are creating in your world. And so that means when somebody starts talking about a subject that just you don't want in your field, is it the old COVID story? I don't care what side of COVID you are on. All I know that is anything to do with that word is a very, very, very fear-based, low vibrational conversation. I don't allow it into my field. Anything where people are talking about the financial crisis that's here and that there's no money and there's no housing and there's all of this stuff going on, I don't allow it in my field. Anyone who says that the government is a terrible place and run by terrible people and is really dark, I don't allow that in my field. It's not that that's not true for some people in reality. What it is that if I am here to create the world that I want and I let that story in and I believe that story to be true, then that story is going to be a part of my field. So my favorite words to say whenever something's coming into my field that really is the strongest words I've ever had, I don't justify it, I don't apologize for it, I don't need a big story around it. It is very simply, I'm unavailable for that. That doesn't exist in my field. And if people get really angry about that, then that's up to them. They can have their anger. They can have whatever feelings they want about it. That just means that I've set a really clear boundary around my field. I'm not going to sit there and listen to a 20-minute conversation around why people believe that there are so many problems in our world right now, because I know that I'm here to create something better. I'm here to create something that anchors more light in. I'm here to create a world where everyone gets what they actually want. And in my field, that's what happens. If anyone is not believing that, then they live in a different dimension, a different level to where I'm at, and they're believing a whole different story to me. And I'm going to leave that with them. I don't judge them. I don't have any problem with it, but I'm very, very protective about my field and what goes in it. So anytime somebody tries to pull me into their drama, anytime somebody brings something into my field that I don't actually believe in, that doesn't exist for me, I use the words, sometimes I do say, to soften it a bit, I'm really sorry, but I'm unavailable for that. I want you to try it. Try the words. They're my favorite words. And what they do is when I say I'm unavailable for it, there's no judgment around it. It's not a triggering word. It's just I'm unavailable for that. That's it. And if people want to go on about it, yeah, I hear you, and I'm unavailable for it. And then I leave the space because in my field, I live and breathe and function and create and invite people in who are actually ready to truly raise the vibration and truly create something amazing. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in my next video. And if that's something that you want for yourself, then shoot me a DM. This is the work that I do. This is the time for you to step into your power, anchor in more light. Come here and just do what it is that you came to do. There's no reason for you not to anymore. And if you're telling yourself reasons why not to, come and work with me, because I guarantee you just coming into my field is going to shift your focus, and staying within my field and working with me is going to change the way you see the world, and you're going to move to an extraordinary place, because that's where I live and that's where I work and function from. If you want some of that, shoot me a DM or book with me via the website, because I would love to bring you along on this journey with me.